I'll be delivering a LinkedIn short course for the Chamber and for the members, which is the 3-hour course where we'll be covering all different aspects of LinkedIn, from the correct setup all the way through to the most effective use and learning all the tricks there are within LinkedIn. LinkedIn's an amazing business tool. It was created in 2001 and actually went live in 2002. And 10 years on, in January of this year, they were celebrating having their 200 millionth user sign up for LinkedIn, and that spans over 200 different countries and territories. It's basically a place for you to have an online profile, an online CV, showing that you're an expert in your field. And more often people are sort of turning to LinkedIn to get references and see live recommendations on people, look at the sort of people they're working with before approaching them themselves. So the idea of this course is to make sure that people are set up correctly and know exactly what they're doing with the account so they can be confident when they're going on there in their approach to LinkedIn. LinkedIn's a really powerful tool. If you go onto Google and just Google my name, Amanda Dixon, the first thing that will come up is my LinkedIn profile. And that's what happens these days when people are looking for you. They're going to Google you, they're going to search for you on the internet, and you need to make it as easy as possible for people to be able to connect with you. And when they do find you, you want it to be that what they're looking at and what they're seeing is professional and set up correctly. It's a brilliant way to network online. It's just like going to an NECC event where you're roundtable networking and you get to speak to sort of 30 people at the 3 different tables doing your 60 seconds. And this is a way of being able to connect with hundreds, thousands of people, if you like, using the sort of the correct keyword searches and looking for the main contacts that you want to connect with in a certain business. The course covers lots of different areas. We'll be doing everything from the basic setup, making sure you've claimed your name, going through all the do's and don'ts, the etiquette on LinkedIn, because there is one. A lot of people are spamming on there, so I'll show you how not to do that and how you can use it most effectively. Also how to use the groups and how to really raise your profile on LinkedIn. Social media changes sometimes on a daily basis. That's why when I'm doing the courses, they're always live and they're actively on people's accounts and so on, as opposed to sort of standing in front of people and lecturing with a PowerPoint presentation, because it literally, even the view of it can change from a week-to-week basis. So what we're doing, which is a unique thing with the Chamber, is we're going to set up a group within LinkedIn that only people who have been on this course will be allowed to be a part of. It'll be led by myself, and basically it'll be somewhere where after the course you can have some follow-up if there's certain aspects you don't remember, because there is a lot of information to take in those 3 hours. If there's anything you need sort of further help with or a bit more explanation on, or if something's changed and you really should know about it, it'll all be passed on and it'll be a place to air worries and so on actually within LinkedIn. So we're going to be offering that to everybody that comes to the course as well, that they've got this follow-up care, which hopefully will again help to build people's confidence in the use of LinkedIn. At the end of the 3-hour course, you will have a professionally set up LinkedIn profile. It may not be 100% complete. We'll certainly work towards making it complete. But if it's not, you'll have a list of things to do and know exactly what you're meant to do when you return to your office. You'll definitely know the workings of LinkedIn, and you'll be a lot more confident in your approach to marketing yourself using LinkedIn as a tool. LinkedIn was created in 2002 and actually launched in May of 2003. And it's an online platform where you've basically got a live CV to show how you're the expert in your field. It's a great way to connect with people and other businesses, and a great way for people to find you. In January of this year, so 10 years into LinkedIn, LinkedIn celebrated having its 200th million user, and these users are spanned over 200 countries and territories. Everybody's out there at the moment saying you've got to be using social media, you've got to be on LinkedIn, you've got to be on Facebook, you've got to be on Twitter. What we're doing is showing you how to use LinkedIn correctly in easy to understand terms. I'm not going to baffle you with all the technology and the frightening terms and so on to do with LinkedIn. It's all going to be taught to you in English, slowly, and so that you can understand it and retain the information. This is for complete beginners and also for people who have set up, and even if you've got a few hundred followers, you might not know what you're meant to be doing with them. So it really is for anybody that is on LinkedIn who really needs to know how it works properly.